Hey guys, so we are back once again for another Stocks by Request where we drill down and we double down and we talk about the top stocks that you guys requested via Patreon, via our Instagram DMs, and also our YouTube community. And guess what, guys? We're doing two videos, four videos right here where we're going to talk about CHP, C, and SM Prime. And the video 30 minutes maybe after this where we're gonna talk about what you guys been requesting a lot now, Dito and its other two competitors in the telco space, Globe and PLDT. And let's see how they have been performing as well. And please do note that over the next few weeks, we're gonna also do more analysis on the Converge IPO. So if you're new to this channel, my name is Marvin Germo and I'm a stock market trader and investor, and I create daily videos on investing, on trading. We just one goal in mind to teach you, to give you as much value and content as possible so you can trade the markets with confidence. So let's get it on. And but if you like more about this, like, share, subscribe. Di ko alam bakit sinabi ko yung let's get it on. But like, share, subscribe, and smash that bell so you get updated every time I come up with new content about investing and about trading. So, by the way, no, yesterday nag-post ako ng US stocks. Na-realize ko, majority of the people watching this channel, hindi kayo mahilig sa US stocks. If you check the video before this, walang nanood. So, I don't know if I want to continue talking about US stocks. So, since I guess I don't know how big of a chunk of the following of this channel is really interested on US stocks. So maybe I'll try it, but not siguro as much as what I've been doing lately. So yun, it flopped eh. I think 200, 200 views lang siya. Anyways, let's look at CHP right now. So by the way, the index, nothing has changed. No. So if you've been watching how I've been highlighting and talking about the index over the past few weeks, it's still in its descending triangle. Nothing has changed. The resistance from the descending triangle is still intact. It's still below the 20-day moving average, and the 5672 support still holding its ground, and the 5457 support is still also there. So let's see how this will continue, but nothing has changed. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, let's start with CHP. CHP again made an interesting move. I posted this a while back that this were the support and resistance level. So please do note for CHP, the previous supports that it was that's below the current price last September was 0.87, 0.995, and 1.235. But here's the thing. We saw it start to break out of the 1.5 level starting the 1st of September, which was part of this bounce that happened. This was the bounce that started last August when we saw Cemex start to also somehow bottom out, at least from a short term perspective. Now, at this point, as it started to break past the 1.5 resistance, we saw it start to consolidate a bit. But it's very, very clear that from that time, it built a resistance at the September, at the 1.615 level, which is also around September 8, 9, 10 as well. After hitting that resistance, it went down, but this 1.5 level support protected it. But while that was happening, it also broke this upward push that started last August. And I'm not sure if you remember that from the last video that we had Cemex, that particular move, no, from the bottom, when it started to bottom out by the end of August, to measuring it to September 8, 9, 10, was around 84%. Now, that being said, here, you have a support at the 1.5 level, but which also coincides the 20-day moving average. And as it started to move, you saw it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 break down from the 1.5 level, broke down from the 20-day moving average, broke down from the 1.5 support level. Now, what's interesting is, let me zoom in here so you see it better. Ayan, pagkapunta dito, it broke down, started to consolidate, but something happened today. For the first time, something that it has not done since, let's look at this, right here, something that it has not done since the start of the year. We saw Cemex start to somehow, some way, number one, break past the 20-day moving average. Number two, break past the 1.5 resistance level. And number three, start to also break out from this 1.61 resistance level. That being said, watch this level for the next few days. Why? Because if it stays above the 1.61 level, your next target as of this time is the 1.745 level. So just to measure the 1.61 level to the next resistance of from here to here, that would give you a distance of around 8.1%. So from the breakout. Then after that, this is what I see here. After breaking past the 1.745 level, next possible target will be the 2.1 resistance level. But that being said, please remember this. It still has also relatively a long way to go before we see it start to possibly and massively get out of this very, very long and strong downward push. So that's where we are for Cemex. Next, let's look at Mary Mart. So Mary Mart, no, time has flown so fast that we were just talking about the IPO. It felt recent lang, pero that was June, and it's closing toward the 3+ month mark already from the time that it did its IPO. But that being said, what's so interesting is the trend is your friend. And if you look at it, nothing has changed from the last time I did a video on Merrimart because it's still the same. It's still consistent. You have here your current consolidation range. Current support still is 2.86. Current resistance still is 3.25. And it's very evident here that Merrimart tried to attack this level somewhere around August 20, but it failed to do so. It has not broken out yet from the 3.25 level. So 2.85 support, 3.25 resistance. Failure to break the 3.5 resistance will further validate the current consolidation level from the start of August to where we are right now. And we're nearing October already. So we are moving into a 2+ month consolidation period with a 2.85 support level and a 3.25 resistance. Now, breakout from 3.25, and I've been saying this in the previous videos also, will lead Merrimart the 3.6 resistance level. So a lot of people have been requesting this naman. That's why I think this will always be in our stocks by request session. So rest assured, we're gonna keep on analyzing this, and we're gonna give you a ton of value because that's what this channel is for. So CHP, Merrimart. By the way, if you have requests, I normally post this in Facebook for those who have requests, or similar to what I said at the start, send it via Patreon or YouTube community, or you can slide a DM via Instagram. So next, let's look at Chelsea. What's so interesting about Chelsea is it had volatility today, no? It had an upward push. By the way, since this is live, let me drink my coffee also. So good. Anyways, this is your support level for Chelsea. Then you have a resistance here that, as you can see right here, June was not broken, went down, hit this, went down, then it started to consolidate and stay above this support level, followed by this. So there's something that's so interesting for Chelsea is that prior to the breakout that we had today, Chelsea also broke past the 200-day moving average. And for those who attended our Stock Smart sessions, you know how significant the 200-day moving average is, especially if you're using it as a main reversal indicator. So, but that being said, I'm plotting a resistance here for Chelsea, somewhere around this level, which I'll show you in a bit. I'll zoom in a bit, but which is so evident that look at this. Chelsea closed at 4.41, but hit a high of 4.65, and the reason why it started to retrace after hitting a high of 4.65, because it's evident here we have a resistance at the 4.76 level. So allow me to zoom in here, and this is the current progression of where Chelsea is. Breakout from the 4.2 level, next target 4.76, failure to hold the 4.2 level, retracement back to the 3.8 level. So again, please do write this down. Chelsea broke past the 4.2 resistance. Next target, 4.75. Failure to hold the 4.2 resistance will bring it to 3.8. Breakout from the 4.75, 4.8 resistance, the next target price for you will be at the 5.55 level. So that's where we are right now. CHP, MM, Chelsea, and so what's so interesting, SM Prime had a good move today. But if you've been watching the previous videos, I've mentioned this that SM Prime also is consolidating, and its consolidation range is 27.75, whilst resistance is currently at 33.8. And the thing about that is since September 7, SM Prime has been holding its ground and staying above the 27.8 level. So again, the closer you are to the support, the better it would be also for you, for those who want to either accumulate or for those who want to trade the range. Now that being said, this is your tradable range, and I've shown it here. 27.8 to 33.8 is around a 22.5 progression, 22.5 percentage from support to resistance. So for those who want to pick it up, for those who are considering this as a level of support, this is your buy area. Your next possible target will be here at the 33.8 resistance. So again, same here, 22.5 from support to resistance. But just to zoom in also, what's so interesting today is from a very, very flat few days, suddenly you had a large green candle, which was strong enough to bring SM Prime and put it above the 20-day moving average. So there, that's where we are right now, and that's where SM Prime is. So the reason why I'm also splitting the videos, also the 4 other stocks, so that those that are interested in Dito, Intel, or in the entire telco saga can just follow that, because I've realized that not all of you track the same stocks. So that's why, and that's the narrative for splitting them. I guess thematic. It's still based on the top stocks that you guys requested, but I'm trying to make it thematic so that it fits those that are following the telco saga play trading, and then those that are really requesting other stocks that have either volatility or had large amounts of volume or had some storylines within the day. So that's it for now. By the way, for those who want to know more about Elliott Wave, I posted a video. It was an interview with the chief market strategist of PDO, Jonathan Reves, and we talked about Elliott Wave and a bit of Fibonacci on my main channel at Marvin Germo. Yeah, it was around 8 p.m. So if it's around 10 already, just look at my first channel. It was around 2 hours ago. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and I hope that this is something that is massively giving you value. And what's so interesting is, thank you for all of your direct messages and how this channel is continually helping people. And I'll never stop. I'll never. This is something that's so interesting to do, and I hope that as I start doing this, you see that it's so beautiful, the use of technical analysis. But please remember, and I'll say this over and over, these are not stock picks, these are not stock tips, that you have to, number one, decide on your own. You don't look for what I'm saying, but you just get the logic and the principle behind this, and you start deploying it and studying it on your own. So there, I hope you guys got a lot from this, and expect another video, maybe an hour after this, where pag-usapan natin dito now, PLDT and Globe. So that's it for now, Marvin Germo. I hope this video helps you trade well, trade strong, trade smart. See you all again soon, guys, and God bless you all.